Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to another exciting episode of Kendall Live, being brought to you right here on your very own college campus. We have another very important episode here today, so let's start with Gossip 101 with Julia and Rashida. Ladies?
Hi everyone, and welcome to Gossip 101, where we talk about what's trending in the world of entertainment, from celebrity gossip to fashion to beauty. We've got it all. I'm your host, Rashida Ricketts.
And I'm Julia Livesey. Let's get started. Crime meets housewives. Teresa Giudice faces around 2 years in prison for some extremely bold fraud, but a little thing like that will not keep her off the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Sources connected to the production tell TMZ they are currently filming season 6, and they will exploit the legal woes of Teresa and hubby Joe Giudice, who himself faces 4 years behind bars. The season will end before their sentencing. However, there are many uncertainties about the reunion show, since the couple may be in the slammer. It's actually good news for Teresa and Joe, because the show has become their primary source of income, and they need to pay the cash to pay for all those lawyers. Talk about a real ratings booster.
Did he say that? An honest mistake made by Pope Francis at the blessing at this past Sunday was headlines everywhere. The 76-year-old Pope accidentally slipped the F-bomb in a weekly blessing at the Vatican, shocking all of those who were in attendance. The Pope meant to say caso, which in English means case, but instead said cazzo, which is equivalent to our F-bomb in English. Although this was a true mix-up in words, the Pope has since been the hot topic of the media.
She kissed a girl, and she liked it. We all know that Miley Cyrus is far from camera shy, and that certainly didn't stop her from kissing a lucky blonde during her concert performance in Las Vegas. While singing her song, Adore You, Miley knelt down into the audience and kissed the mystery girl for several seconds as the crowd cheered them on. She went on to wipe her lips, then later tweeted, "I wasn't wiping off your kiss, pretty girl. Just your dark lipstick that was all over my face. Thanks for coming to the show, mystery babe." Now she's made it her mission to kiss as many female fans as possible during her Bangers concert tour. This isn't her first steamy girl-on-girl kiss. Her and Katy Perry locked lips at Miley's concert in LA. A scandalous Instagram pic also showed Miley kissing friend Brooke Candy. I'm certain we haven't seen the last of Miley.
The Chanel fashion show was quite interesting this year, as it always is. Karl Lagerfeld, the creator of Chanel, has always been known for his elaborate fashion shows, and this year surely did not disappoint, with the outrageous idea to transform the Grand Palais in France into what E! News calls a Chanelified supermarket for the 2014 fall-winter show. The shop was stocked with Chanel brand groceries, from Chanel loaf of bread to a giant Chanel ham. And instead of having the models walk the typical runway, the models strut down the aisles filling their grocery baskets with the Chanel trimmed signature handbag chain. Once the show ended, guests who were in attendance, like Rihanna, were able to take home some of the Chanel goodies. And that's a fabulous way to end the night.
Now we can't end today's entertainment show without some coverage of the Oscars. We're counting down some of our favorite looks of one of Hollywood's biggest nights. First is Oscar winner Lupita Nyong'o. The winner for Best Actress and a Supporting Role wore a beautiful powder blue Prada gown and jeweled headband. She looked like royalty and complemented her skin beautifully. I like many others, though she looked flawless. But so she always looks flawless on a red carpet, so surprise there.
Kate Hudson's Versace gown was absolutely stunning. The silver gown was very on trend with the shoulder drape. The cut and fit of the dress was perfect for her figure. And Catching Fire star Jennifer Lawrence was certainly on fire with a stunning Christian Dior scarlet gown and $2 million Neil Lane necklace. Now, on to our worst dress of the night.
Of course, not everyone looks absolutely perfect for the Oscars. However, we did notice that Lady Gaga wasn't her usual crazy wild self. It seemed like she wasn't as out of the box. Sally Hawkins seemed too covered up, and the dress made her look too washed out. Also, Anna Kendrick, her J. Mendel dress, had too much going on, and we just didn't like it that much.
That's all the entertainment news we have for today. Stay tuned and we'll have more coverage of the Oscars coming.
And now, with a completely serious and informative review of the Oscars, here is Ben Trotino.
Thank you. Now, as someone with an incredibly active social life and many, many friends, I don't always have time to sit down and watch TV, and as such, I missed the Oscars the other night. However, I know our loyal viewers rely exclusively on LTV for their news updates, so I did a couple of minutes of research on Facebook before today's show. You're welcome. Hold on a minute. Got a text here. Looks like we've got a TCNJ emergency alert on our hands. This is some breaking news, guys. A man in his early 20s with a beard and an incredibly charming voice was seen breaking into Eichhoff Hall last night. Stay tuned for more updates. Well, I'm sure that's just nothing. Anyway, back to the Oscars. Jared Leto was one of the big names featured last night. For those who don't know, Leto is the lead singer of the band 30 Seconds to Mars. Apparently, his band put on such a fantastic concert at the show that he was awarded with an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. Personally, I think the minions from Despicable Me 2 were robbed, but good for you, Jared. There were stars of all types last night, from Ellen DeGeneres to James DiLorenzo. Sorry, that's John Travolta. Oh, hold on. Another update. The young 20-something man was seen wearing a tuxedo, t-shirt, and a gray fedora. He was seen breaking into Eichhoff by himself and leaving with several bags of old food. Campus police have declared that the man is not dangerous and is probably just incredibly lonely. I mean, I don't know, a guy wearing an outfit like that, he probably has a lot of friends and drives motorcycles around and signs autographs and stuff. Leonardo DiCaprio was also present at the Oscars last night for his work in The Great Gatsby and The Wolf of Wall Street. Now, I couldn't find a concrete answer online, but I'm guessing he won the Best Actor Oscar. I mean, this is the guy's 4th nomination? He's got to have gotten it at this point. Although, if you ask me, the guy isn't that great of an actor, and Wolf of Wall Street was a pretty mediocre film. I mean, you'd think with 3 hours... Hold on. Another update. It's the police again. The lonely 20-year-old from Eichhoff was described by a witness as having terrible taste in actors and movies. He was heard shouting, "Wolf of Wall Street was a pretty mediocre film." Additionally, the police now have a sketch of what the man is believed to look like, which should be on screen behind me somewhere. Overall, this man should be avoided at all costs. Not because he poses a threat, but because he obviously has nothing better to do with his life on a Sunday night than break into a food hall and steal some weak old vegan chili. You know what? I think that's enough news for today, guys. I have some non-imaginary friends I made lunch plans with. If you're interested in hearing more about the Oscars, or you just want to hang out with me, please add me on Facebook, or you can follow me on Twitter or Instagram, Google+. I'm everywhere. You can add me on AIM. I'll really just anywhere if you want to hang out. I'll be there. Thanks, guys.
That's going to wrap it up for this week, everybody. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at LTV@TCNJ, and email ltv@tcnj.edu for any business inquiries. For all of us here at LTV, I'm Ryan Farmer-Smith. Have a fun and safe spring break.